here, and welcome to another vinyl and CD update. Not had the chance to go out digging this week, so I have had a few things posted out to me. Mix of CD, vinyl, and I'll start with the CDs. First one is from Swedish band Crash Diet. Mix of hard rock, hair metal, sleaze rock kind of stuff. This was released in 2013. This is their fourth release. And I've really struggled to find this stuff on CD. It's been a bit scarce, but it is now popping up on eBay for good prices now. I mean, they did have a couple of CDs on eBay before, but they were like £25, and I wasn't paying that. But they're now up for £6-7 now, so that's Crash Diet. I have got a few more of their albums coming. Their debut, Rest in Sleaze, which was with another singer. He actually committed suicide after the debut was released. They went on to Oliver Twisted from Reckless Love. He then left to go back to Reckless Love, and now they're on this singer now, which was Simon somebody, I can't remember his second name, but he's the dude with the mohawk. But yeah, really great stuff, so I suggest checking them out. The next two are from Black Sabbath. First one is 1973's Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath. If you've read Ozzy Osbourne's autobiography, the stories behind this album are hilarious. The drug use, the exhaustion, and then moving into a haunted castle, just hilarious. So, and I don't own much classic Ozzy Sabbath albums, so picked this up. So that's that one. And the next one is Black Sabbath, but with Dio, and it's Dehumanizer. Absolutely great album. Just love it. I've said it before, I do prefer Dio with Black Sabbath. I think this was the first Black Sabbath album I heard all the way through, and I've loved it ever since. Taking me a while to pick it up. It's not that easy to find most of the time, but did get this brand new for about a £5, so pretty happy with that. Next up is going to be from a band I talk about a lot, and it's Ghost, and this is their second release, and it's hard to say, Infestissimum. Probably their weakest studio release, but still some cracking tracks on it, and it did come in this wee gatefold mini LP style case, which I didn't really like. I thought it was coming in a jewel case, but I probably will get the jewel case version in the future because I don't really like these, but that is Ghost. Next up's a band that I'm not overly familiar with. I've listened to their earlier stuff and I've listened to their newer stuff, and I definitely prefer their newer stuff. The older stuff's just a bit more aggressive, a bit fast, vocals are a bit more guttural, but this stuff's much slower and melodic, and it's Kreator, and their 2017 release Gods of Violence. Really enjoying this, and I'll definitely be checking out more of their newer stuff, but really the older stuff didn't do it for me. But yeah, this is a really good album, so that's Kreator. And the last CD I picked up is from a new wave of traditional heavy metal band, and it's just amazing. It's called Chasing the Dream, and it's by Skullfest. Just an awesome album. Been listening to this for the last couple of weeks, and I just keep on listening to it. It's just so good. Just heavy metal with kind of almost on the verge of hair metal vocals, but yeah, just really good stuff. I've looked for the vinyl and it's so hard to find. I think the only place I'll be able to get it is America, and they'll try to charge me stupid prices for postage, but I'll have to just have the CD for now. But really looking to pick this up on vinyl. Just amazing stuff. This is our second release from 2014, I think it is. Yeah, 2014, and really hope these guys bring out more stuff. So that's Skullfest. Now moving on to the vinyl. The first one I'm going to show was a recommendation by Metal Mickey. It was only last week. He told me to listen to a few songs by this band. went onto YouTube, checked them out, and I was thinking, why have I not listened to this band before? These are like right up my street, and it's King Cobra and their debut album, Ready to Strike. So yeah, as soon as I heard it, I knew I was picking up this album. Amazing. And somebody got it for £8.49 at some point in Virgin Megastore, but I didn't. I sadly paid a bit more for it, but really, really great stuff. Inside you have band photo, and you have the lyrics, which has got a bit of grubby ringwear there, but not to worry. I have heard people talking about King Cobra, but it's just one of those bands I've never really listened to. I know Vinylizer goes on about them a lot, and their lead singer, and he was, in fact, he was wearing a King Cobra t-shirt, I think yesterday in one of his videos, so yeah, happy to pick that up. Just a great album. Next up is by a band I'm just getting into. I've got their first album, which I showed in an update a couple of weeks ago, and it's Loudness and Lightning Strike, or Lightning Strikes. Really enjoying Loudness. Just really like their sound. I really like their vocals, although it's a Japanese band, a Japanese singer. The vocals are great as well, so really enjoying Loudness. I'm going to pick up more of their stuff. I think they've just released a new album as well in the last couple of weeks. I've not listened to that yet, but I will be checking it out, and it just comes in the plain sleeve. So that is Loudness and Lightning Strikes, and that is from I think it's 1986. So that's that one. Next up is an album I've been looking for a while. I do own this band's debut album, which is highly regarded by a lot of people, and I did pick it up, and it's a bit grubby, to be honest. Once I got it home, I thought it's a bit grubby for... I do like it in pretty good condition, the covers, but I mean the vinyl's fine, it's just the cover, but it's Cinderella and Long Cold Winter. I don't know if you can see it well on the camera, but it is a bit grubby looking. It does have a rip up in the corner, but yeah, just a really great album. Got songs on this, obviously amazing ballad, Don't Know What You've Got Till It's Gone. You've got Gypsy Road and Coming Home as well, are ones that you might know. So that is Cinderella and Long Cold Winter. Inside you have band photo and lyrics. So that is Cinderella. And the last one I want to show is a newer album, which I just got posted through the letterbox. Well, not through the letterbox, because I have a pretty big letterbox. I do own their debut album. This was released last year, and it's Annihilator and For the Demented. I've heard mixed reviews on this album, but to be honest, I really enjoy it. I mean, it's not amazing, but it's, for me, still an album worth having. And look at him, he is gruesome. It's a single LP gatefold. As you can see, got Jeff Waters here, who is actually on guitar and vocals. And I think the rest of them, to be honest, are just kind of hired guns. Inside the sleeve, it does tell you that it does all guitars, bass, vocals and drum programming and editing. Jeff Waters, so it's almost like a solo project. So yeah, so you've got the lyrics there, and it also, which I didn't know, and I don't know why Amazon does this, which is it's a good surprise, but it came on this bright red vinyl, which is kind of matching. No, that's a bit lighter, but yeah, I didn't know it was a uncoloured vinyl. So the custom labels. So that's Annihilator and For the Demented. I'd definitely check them out. I mean, they're obviously highly regarded for their debut album, Alice in Hell, and I'm not saying I'm an Annihilator expert, because I'm really not, but I would say this album is definitely worth checking out. Definitely not as thrashy, but quite good all the same. So that is Annihilator and For the Demented. So that's the end of my update, guys. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.